Hello, 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 everyone. Cosmic Wizard is back with Misty Valley. Part 4. We're sponsored by Dubby. Good, clean, wholesome energy without the crash. Dubby. Use the promo code Cosmic Wizard in the description to get yourself a 10% discount off of Dubby. So, where we were last at, everyone recovers their hit points, but not their sorcery points. The spider is now still clawing at the gate to the arena pen. It's still trying to reconsider its life decisions. In fact, it started, as it's doing so, it's now slowly singing to itself the sound of silence as it's trying to claw its way out of the arena to get away from the two of you.
Don't worry, pull out Setar, whatever the fuck that Japanese guitar thing is. Don't worry, sir, I'll help you with your ballad.
Setar? Is it a setar? Huh.
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't actually know what that is called. I know what you're talking about. It's a it's a 4-string thing. Do you do anything after this fight? Do you play up to the crowd as this giant spider is reconsidering its life decisions? What do you do?
No.
Okay, that's not what I asked for.
Thing is how it's trying to retreat. I don't try to attack it.
Oh no, I get that. The match is over. You're in the center of the stadium. People are cheering for you. I mean, do you play into the crowd's cheers?
A quick question. This is
No.
more of outside the bench.
What was that?
Guitar.
I do not.
Can I try to play with the spider? I mean, it's either that. Can I try to play with the spider, or can I go ravenous hunger and try to eat it?
This isn't a fight to the. You could try to eat it, but it's one of those. This isn't a fight to the death, and this was participating for sport to ham it up. So I'd say playing with it would probably be better.
Yeah,
Hell,
I'm
It's trying to run away from us.
I'm trying to play with it like I'm trying to eat it.
The arena door swings open as the spider just bolts through. Callan walking forward. Rather interesting.
I'm trying to figure out if I should spell guitar or instrument.
The next creature that's coming out is an ent. It's very slowly stumbling and...
Sorry, this is more of your story. Why? Is it ant a tree person?
Yes.
Tree thing or whatever? Cool, I'm ready. I already have one skill for that. I'm ready. Anyway, the ants come stumbling out slowly. Keep on forward. I just had an like way. Oh, that was a question. That was it. I'm just not a back and track. I slowly move forward.
Since it was actually kind of bugging me and I wanted to know myself by
Oh no, I what's it called?
Yeah. B-I-A-W. I'm not actually sure how you would say that, but the creature slowly, methodically walks out. It's like the size, it walks on massive oak-like legs. And I'm trying to avoid directly using references like this, but it's basically like think Treebeard from Lord of the Rings.
I think the moment you said ant, everyone is gonna know.
I mean, I knew an ant because of my book.
Not everybody does, and some people are like, nerd, you know what a tree thing is.
Yeah, because for me, I mean, not everybody knows. It's called the top dungeon farmer, and yeah. It's on Webtoon. For all you fellow people who want a good book to read.
So, roll for your initiative, guys.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong page.
It's all good.
I was in my tax form.
And that will be D20s.
Are we sure it's a D20 or were we just using a D100?
It's D20s for the initiative.
Fine, let me get rid of my stupid 100. Counting plural.
I got an 8.
I did an 18.
So the old initiatives from the previous one was you got one higher than your last initiative, by the way, Reggie.
Original of Iron Claw. Anyway, you're right. Now what?
Sorry, I'm typing in the hit point pool and
You said B-I-A-W?
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Idle.
Or
Wow.
WA, sorry.
Yeah, B-I-W-A. Oh yeah, it's basically that thing. It's the thing that, that blonde hair who only knows, lightning style.
Apparently there's also 2 different versions of it.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking about is four-prong one. I think up here, the gate does you play it, and then also certain other people.
So the tree immediately just, the ant immediately just shoots its roots into the ground towards you all. They're rocketing towards you. You'll have to roll your D100s to decide, or for it, but you can try to dodge, grapple, or what do you try to do with these roots now coming at you? I don't think grappling it would work, but you could always try.
Question for you. If I slap... Sorry, I was doing things. I reported. Anyway, could I basically do slam in the area, or is that still currently not feasible?
I mean, actually,
quick.
that might be something to do to try to lessen the damage here. The roots are
Yeah, but-
digging through the ground, coming at you.
Yeah, I'm just saying if I use a heavy hit by like basically slamming the ground with an earthquake because of my body size and weight.
I'm saying yes, that might work. Both of you are getting to roll and try to affect this. He's
Alright.
AoEing you guys.
And I'm
I will
AoEing everybody
try to
back.
dodge.
Top of my shoulders, I doubt it.
What was that, Cairo?
He said he tries to dodge.
Okay, so roll your D100s.
87.
80. I got an 85.
Okay. Both of you take about 3 damage as like glancing blows. He was trying to get at you guys at the same time with Sebastian darting to one side and Crow just smashing the ground. It's gonna lessen the damage, but you basically just get smacked a little, like somebody throw a rock at you.
Oh, that tickled. You wanna play? Let's play. That's not what I have. To the bone knowledge.
Reggie, it's your turn.
Yeah, hold on. I did that. I'm basically moving towards it and using fire breath.
Oh, it is very nervous about you now.
Could be. I'm getting fun.
Are you intentionally just trying to scare it, or are you actually trying to attack it with your breath attack?
Run away with you, little guy. Come here. Come to me. So we're gonna burn you a little.
So you're trying to do an intimidation, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
Roll.
Boop. Boop.
D100, yeah. You had it right. I just need to keep I just need to keep reminding myself I should be saying
So
what to roll.
without a model button normal thing, I'm gonna always assume it's a D100, unless you say roll a D20.
Okay.
Unless you say specifically, yo, you're gonna be doing this. Roll D8, roll D4. You're gonna tell me specifically what other one to roll besides this.
It's actually kind of scared of you now. You don't know if that's a good thing, but it's definitely aware and scared of your fire. Now it's your turn, Sebastian.
I have a question. What's a good language to have for my person to learn? Because I've been sitting in my queue that I don't know what to do.
Honestly, any language works. It's just a lot of these creatures tend to use and or have a consistent translation charm on.
You're right. I should totally go with the Yeti. Don't let her know that. Damn. Don't worry, guys. I am a good translator for this.
You never know how that might actually help. Hell, I might even say like you know Eldridge. You don't know why you know Eldridge, but you know Eldridge.
Like, does anyone here know Punch Monkey? I do.
I love that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, and one more question.
What's that?
No, that was a joke. That's from the
Oh.
And one more question, and then this is that. We lived in harmony until the Y with blue hair came at us.
But
Anyway.
it is Sebastian's turn.
It is Sebastian's turn. What is Sebastian doing?
I try to shoot out one of its eyes.
That's gonna be a disadvantage roll. But roll. You're aiming for the 50.
So, with the disadvantage, which is 10, I got a 63.
That's actually pretty decent. I mean, it's gonna he's gonna take like again. This is a glancing blow.
In my head, I'm like, I could have thrown you. We could have thrown you right at it.
Again, something I'd let you do.
Why would I have a disadvantage? I was literally going before he was. Well, that was Isaiah.
Yeah.
Could be before as an action.
What was that?
X does have like a plus ice damage to it.
Hmm.
What happens, Game Master?
Oh, he's actually very concerned of Reggie because Reggie very much threatened him with fire, and being made of wood has made him very wary of the larger barbarian. Like, you did a glancing blow.
Fire
And hurt him. He just threatened him with fire.
I can use some kindling. I haven't got to pick my teeth in a while. Let's go.
He then does another attack towards Reggie, but this one isn't roots. You notice that when he slams into the ground, you feel a pulse of magic. Before he was like feeling out through the ground. Now he's casting a spell. As something jets out of the ground and nails you in the chest, nails you right in the gut, Reggie.
I'm ready. Don't tell me what I need to roll.
Well, I want you, roll your D100. I'm not gonna say you knew something was coming, but you didn't know what he was doing. You just felt magic.
92.
So you take about 10 damage, and basically what just jutted out of the ground was Diamond just gut punching you. He just used earth magic to try to knock you down. You now are aware that there is a mineral vein below the arena where he was able to pull from diamond material. The spike that jetted out and hit you in the gut is now a part of the arena. Though Reggie's not big enough to use it for cover, Sebastian could technically use it for cover.
Yeah, but again, what can Reggie also do? He can make himself bigger or smaller.
That depends on how his character acts.
But I'm just
player.
Yeah. I'm explaining the situation. It's a size reference. At this point, Reggie's consistently like 10 feet tall.
Well,
12 feet tall, and just got punched in the gut with basically a diamond fist. That's now a part of the arena. There's an exposed vein, because I don't know if anybody took any spells that require diamonds as an alchemical ingredient for their spell components, or you can take cover behind it. But now it's back to Reggie for the initiative, and he just gut punched you with diamond.
don't worry, he only brought me down to 13 health. To give myself a good handicap for this.
I was okay with you having like 80 hit points, but it was like ridiculous when it was like, I have 260 hit points.
195.
That's why I was hitting you so hard.
I know, that's why again I was taking the brunt of it.
But then again, also how this format works. Decide what you're going to do with how this format works. I want to reward people for taking damage. I want people to be rewarded for. Can I make that a pet?
Go into a frenzy.
I actually haven't come up with a ruling for frenzy yet. But you're actively going, are you basically like, I wish to rage, and then rage?
Yeah, you say that. It's basically me going, rabbit at anything.
Okay, I'm gonna make the ruling for raging then right now. You will take half damage while enraged. You will have to roll a continuous check every round after you're raging to maintain it. If you fail your rage maintaining, you are then exhausted and then take double damage for that round. You will also get you will be able to do 2 unarmed strikes per round.
Yeah, my thing has this ability where it had the biting thingy. I had to figure out what it was. There's a hunger bang for something I can't remember. In here somewhere.
Well, this is my rage ruling. You'll be able to do 2 unarmed strikes against any foe, or you can do double damage with a weapon attack.
Rage, you can take a bonus action to enter Rage. If you weren't wearing heavy armor, you can use Rage 3 times per a long rest, and regain 1 zen when having a short rest. While activating your Rage, follow these simple rules. You have a resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slicing damage. You make an attack using strength or deal damage, you gain a +2 bonus damage. You have an advantage on strength check and saving throw. You can't maintain concentration of spells. We already know this from anyone else. Rage lasts until the end of your next turn, or ending early as if you don't have heavy armor or having capacity. Make an attack roll against an enemy, forcing an enemy to make a saving throw, taking a bonus each time the rage extends. It lasts until the end of your next turn. You can maintain your rage for up to 10 minutes.
And that's why I was telling you for my rage ruling.
That's not what I was looking for. It was actually called the one right here, Frenzy. Frenzy. If you use reckless attack while rage is activated, you deal an additional 2d6, same damage type as a weapon or unarmed use. The first target you hit. That's one of my things. The other one was because of my race, I'm a lizard person, and I have the whole ability of having a frenzy, hunger frenzy.
So in this particular case, for the rage ruling, 2 unarmed attacks per round. You can roll to extend your rage each round, but if you attack with a melee weapon, you'll deal double damage, but only 1 attack. So, how are you going to do this? You want to do the 2 attacks with your fist, or you want to try to swing at it with an axe?
I don't have an axe, I have a katana.
Oh, yeah, sorry. With your sword.
I try to hit it with my with the blade.
Okay, roll for it.
Hunt.
D100.
Any disadvantage?
And what was an axe for katana?
90.
So you got 90. It's gonna hit.
And it's necrotic damage.
The necrotic will not double. Just the melee strike.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just still saying it's still the necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
Hitting that deals an extra 1d6. Plus the attack bonus of 5.
So, you're going to deal 20 damage with the katana, and then an additional 2 with the necrotic, so that's 22 damage. Yet you keep making yourself a larger threat than the spellcaster.
Yeah, I mean...
No, I know that plays into what you're doing.
No. Yeah, I know. I am basically also a big, scary tank that can heal itself and cast magic. I'm basically a number tank with laser beam. Anyways, next thing up. Let's move forward.
And now it's Sebastian's turn. Yeah, the tree does not see you as a threat. I'm sorry, the end.
I'm gonna make that. John, I'm making that into my new instrument. I've been looking for some good wood.
The ant does not perceive you as a threat.
Well, I'll still go behind the cover of that diamond vein. Diamond wall.
Makes sense. Especially since Reggie's been the one tanking all the hits for tanking most of the hits for you.
And I'll still need to roll for that.
No. I won't make you roll for hiding behind the diamond cover. But what do you want to do with that? Because that's a movement. That's not your turn's action, unless you just want to move and like set up sentinel or something like that.
Yeah, I'll try taking another shot at it.
Doing this, doing that. Check.
That will require a roll.
Right.
The minus 13 health.
84.
Okay, so max health I'm currently dealing with 82.
So, now what's the damage of your pistol? Because I assume you shot at it.
1d10 plus poison.
So you deal 11 damage.
Oh. Actually, I
Oh yeah, the radiant.
do 5.
What?
I mean, depending on what weapon you use.
So I rolled a d10 and got a 4.
Oh no, I'm giving you max damage. You didn't crit, so the weapons roll for like the katana is a d10, so it's gonna deal 10 damage. Your roll determines what's going to happen. If you whiff, it's gonna be like a glancing blow and you deal like 5 damage. Unless you crit, then we're talking double damage. If you crit on a crit, it's triple.
Makes sense.
But again, it still sees Reggie as the threat.
Don't worry, I still have the health to take it.
Oh, I get that. I'm just like, I just find it funny that the way magic kind of works in this, it's also kind of broken in it. But I honestly feel like that's something that magic should do, or be.
Oh, remember, I want to know, or my brain saying stuff, but I have tough again. Remember that. It's part of the trait thing. Anyways, I just want to say that.
And that reminds me, with the armor class that I gave you guys, like I know I said Reggie had a 5 and Cairo had like 3. That's 3 points of damage that get soaked up from any physical attacks in this case.
When I went up a 5 and he had the 3.
Yeah. So you soak up 5 physical damage. So you actually last round I only took 5 damage, not 10.
Nah, I'm taking the 13 damage. It's already there.
Okay.
But also my armor class is 16.
I know. I bumped it.
Yeah, I'll just shut up.
The armor then it was 6. You take you have an armor of 6, which means you absorb 6 physical damage. Anytime I say physical damage or blunt damage, you're just going to ignore 6 shots, 6 damage. So there might be a goblin that throws a slingshot at you, smacks you, and it does 4 damage normally, and you're just going to be looking at it like laugh in its face. But Reggie, it's your turn.
I thought the tree would be attacking. since he's up behind cover and I already
Oh,
attacked.
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
I would love to have another opportunity to give him another bitch slap.
No. You're right. That was mine.
Yeah, my AC was a 16 plus my dexterity modifier, so it's +2. So that brings it up to 18. Right? I'm just trying to figure shit out myself.
Your AC. So the normal AC is your normal AC would be 18. In this case,
yeah, I'm just saying in general.
I'm gonna say you shrug off 8 damage instead of 5. You shrug off the damage. You don't avoid damage because of your armor. Well, I guess you still avoid damage.
I don't really have armor. But that's naked. I'm just wearing a Komodo.
You see the branches start to rattling on his back as something just kind of shoots out from him. Basically, like javelin branches are launching at you. In this case, roll your D100.
Both of us?
Behind cover, you don't have to worry about it. You gotta worry about it. It's...
You're breaking up.
Fuck. Train of thought. So Reggie's the one that only has to roll. You're currently hiding behind a diamond wall. It's not going to do anything particular, but what you gotta worry about... it's Crow that has to worry about these javelin branches being launched at him.
Here.
Roll your D100.
32.
You'll take 10. No. You'll take about 10. You've got a branch now sticking out of you. Because of your thick skin, you only actually take... You only take 2 damage, but you got a branch sticking out of you now. And now there's a few wooden javelins just strewn out around the battlefield.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
I attack again.
Roll for it. And are you just using your katana, or are you using...
Okay, if I'm going to use something else, I would say I have to put my thing back. I change out my weapon to my other weapon. I use an action blank, bloop, bop. I'm currently attacking with what I'm already doing.
Okay.
Could use the tree javelins.
I was thinking that. I was also thinking he'd pull one out of the ground, or pull the one out of his torso, light it on fire, and throw it at him.
Hey, look, 100.
Oh, that's a crit. Roll your T20. Tell me what you got.
And for T20, right over there. Oh, look, I sneezed and fell over.
What was the roll?
Well, it's not. It's an even number and it's low.
Oh no, it's a crit. You're gonna hit it hard.
That one
But
is a
since
2.
you kind of whiffed in it, your katana is now stuck in its side. You dealt 20 damage to it with this swing. But yeah, you're basically
22? 22 damage. Guess I have to remember
Oh, yeah,
necrotic
yeah.
damage.
My bad. Actually, no, 24 because it's a crit. I double the damage on crits.
Yeah, help. And another souvenir.
No, your sword is currently stuck in him. You're like you're trying. You couldn't cut all the way through, but you're now like it's breathing down on you.
I don't know. I think it's strength modifier of 10, plus 4.
No, that's what that's what happened when you you whiffed on
Yeah,
the crit.
I know, I didn't, but I'm just saying, mentally with my notes, I'm like, oh no, it's not like I'm not going to be able to dig you back out somewhat easier. Anyway, keep going forward. I mean, I have an 18 plus 4.
It is Sebastian's turn. Also, his points are at 69.
Mine's at 68!
It literally has one more hit point than you.
Yeah, but I have a free souvenir, so haha! Who's really winning?
So what does Sebastian do?
I'm gonna aim for its eye again.
Would you have a smoking habit?
No, that's Jolt's.
Just curious. No, I was like, would he have a lighter?
Yes. And I'm not even talking about magic.
Oh, I know. So roll for it.
With the disadvantage. With a disadvantage.
Sorry about that. Sorry to hack up along.
You're over here dying on us, ever screaming.
I'm channeling the spirit of the tree right now. I have a sword in my lung.
We're not gonna. I'm not a tree.
So what'd you get, Sebastian?
84.
Okay. And that's 6 damage. Again, you have still yet to... This thing doesn't see you as a threat because the barbarian just keeps smacking it really hard. Like, it's ignoring you because it sees the barbarian as the largest threat. Even though you're kind of just whittling away at it.
Know your strengths.
I know. I know you guys still have some sorcery points left. So you haven't even thrown spells at it.
Yeah, but my spells are ice, so unless we want Reggie passing out.
That's true.
Hey. I don't know lizard. I don't do the blit.
That being said, in this particular case, Reggie has also continuously used fire around you.
It's not. What happens next?
Okay. I'm gonna say it's gonna do an AoE attack with all of you, or to you. It's going to try to grab Reggie with the roots and throw him at you. Reggie, I'm going to need you to do a roll, because depending on how this goes.
Why couldn't I do a counteraction and try to breathe on him?
That's why I was like, either. So he's going to try to grab you. You can try to breathe fire on him or out-muscle him. I was trying to set the stage. He's trying to throw you. Depending what happens.
I try to do the same thing to him.
You try to throw him?
Yeah, I just didn't. All I have to do is dig deep into my heart. Think of that guy who bullied me. And fire.
What'd you get?
92.
So this was an opposing roll. He actually successfully picks you up and yeets you at the diamond wall. The sword is still stuck in him, so he pulled your hands free of your katana and throws you at Sebastian. Sebastian, you see Reggie being thrown at the diamond wall. What do you do?
Dive out of it. Dive away from it.
Roll for that.
$97.
So you manage to get out of the way just in time as Reggie smacks into the diamond wall and it cracks. Reggie, you're gonna take about 20 damage from this, but you are now against a giant diamond boulder that is now free for you to pick up, if you were so inclined. And top of the initiative, so it's Reggie's turn after that.
Well, you know what to do. Now you need a giant ass boulder at it. If I want to call it a boulder.
I'd call it a boulder.
It's a piece of a wall. Wouldn't it be a wedge?
True.
A bold wedge. Bold wedge.
True.
The boulder is the wedge.
Roll.
What do we got? We're currently sitting at 87.
That is successful. So you yeet this wedge into him.
That's the stick you gave me earlier. I just realized I threw a giant boulder in my sword.
You threw it at the tree.
Yeah, and my sword.
Yeah, that's true. Your sword is still over there. It is Sebastian's turn.
I think I only carry 2 more weapons on me.
I want to cast Ray of Frost.
Roll for it, and what was maximum damage for that?
1d8.
Okay. Roll your D100.
62.
Okay. And you said 1d8?
Yes. You need to roll for that too?
No, I'm just trying to make sure I keep the I'm writing down the stuff as we're going. It's just I'm also doing the math to make sure I keep it up so I don't.
Don't worry, that's why I keep telling you what I have for health. I'm currently at 48 health.
Okay. He's gonna feel that you've been left out of this fight a little too long here, Sebastian. And he turns to you. He throws his roots down into the ground, and you feel the magic pulse ebbing through the earth. You had felt this earlier when it punched Reggie with a diamond wedge.
Right in the heart. Put it.
So you kind of know what's coming. Roll. Sebastian, roll.
107.
You take 5 damage, and there's another sets of diamond wedges over there. These are smaller, like it had sized the strike to you. It's now Reggie's turn.
How close am I? I mean, how close am I wise? Am I within 15 feet of it?
You could move in with you could move to within 15 feet of it. He threw you across the arena, or he threw you pretty far.
Where's Sebastian?
So you have a straight shot in front of you. Sebastian would be, I'm gonna say, to the left of it in this little circular arena. There are, you still have a wooden javelin in your side. There's still pieces of wooden javelins everywhere. There's also the fact that small diamond jets about now Sebastian size darting the field because he had thrown a diamond attack at him. I don't know if Sebastian looks pretty beaten at this point, but he might have taken some well, actually, no, I don't think he's taken that much damage from that. It's also why I stopped focusing.
My character. You can see my character grinning from ear to ear. You having fun of this.
I'm just trying to paint the field here. So there's lots of debris, random bits darting around there.
Use some dragon breath on the javelin and see if I can throw it.
So I need you to roll to maintain your roll to rage. First to maintain your rage, unless you don't want to maintain it.
Oh, finally, it's pretty bad where I'm near him first. So I locked up because my wrist a while back. I hit that blow, I hit that wedge.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear all that.
The moment I hit the wedge is the moment my character lost the ability, his rage. He's fucking grinning from ear to ear, laughing. He's having fun. He's helped us do something.
Okay.
Because again, I can't rage and be able to use magic.
See, I thought your breath attacks were just a physiology thing.
Dragon breath right here is, and well, cast one time bonus. Range is touch. Or basically puts it in 15 feet. And then basically it's about a minute, and then that's forth.
So it's actually a spell. I didn't know it was a spell.
I mean, it basically dragon breath itself, it would be just me using fire. I'm just breathing. forward.
I'd still say you'd be able to maintain your rage with that then, unless it's specifically a spell. I thought it was your physiology.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not. I'm just saying my character hits a rock and just let go of his rage.
Okay. So you're gonna rip the javelin out of yourself.
Light it on fire. Try to let it breathe it on fire and throw it.
Okay, roll for it. Your D100.
Let's see, I got a 90. 90.
So,
And it-
because of how you pulled it out of your side, you're gonna take 2 damage from it. But
Okay.
then again, I don't think you're gonna care.
Not really. All I know is I want to also remember to point this out. I do necrotic damage from my own ability. You know, me.
I'm gonna say the necrotic damage doesn't go to the javelin, but the fire does. You now have set fire to the tree. I know I keep saying tree, and I specified ent, but...
An ant is a tree person. There's a tree that can move. So two damage.
It's now, actually, you did...
No, to myself. How much damage did I take? That way I can keep track of it.
2. Just 2, you just take 2 hit points.
Oh no, I turned out I had a bleeding disorder, and now I'm bleeding out.
It's now
Anyway.
on fire. The tree is panicking. But I think anyone would be panicking if they were on fire.
Not really.
Not to mention if you're made of wood.
Yeah, if you're made of wood, yeah, that would be a story, but I don't think I would be.
True. It's now Sebastian's turn. I don't think Sebastian's going to want to get near him.
Yeah.
Especially
What happened if you heated it? What happened if you heated it up really hot and then cooled it down really cold?
I'm not sure how that works with wood. I think it would warp a little.
Yeah,
I'd
but
actually have to. I'd actually have to look that up for like the science behind what happens
I mean,
if
the
you
science wise
superheat
behind
wood.
that. When the wood is heated, it expands, and then when it cools down, it's going to rapidly just the opposite. You know, the other part.
So it'd start warping.
Yep.
I was just curious. Figure out what you're gonna do, Sebastian. I'm actually gonna look that up scientifically speaking.
I'm just gonna keep trying to shoot at it.
Heating wood on a fire, then directly cooling it down, causes a thermal shock, which can lead to warping, internal cracking, and structural weakening.
That's actually kind
What
of
happens
interesting.
when you heat wood, the fibers expand, releasing moisture, rapidly cooling it because causing the outer layer to shrink quickly while the inner is still hot. It remains hot. Fans. On uneven conditions, crashing, distorting the material, and reducing overall density and strength.
Roll for your shot. Yeah, no, what I was looking at, it's like it can warp the wood, but it can also be used as a way to strengthen the wood. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, with wood wide, it basically, again, strengthens the fibers, the other part. But also it can make it a lot weaker too, to a degree. So it may be stronger in one area, but weaker at one specific point.
I was just curious about the science behind it. But, as I said, roll for it, Sebastian.
71.
Okay, so he's gonna actually take a legendary action to one, cast Rainstorm. So the entire arena is now suddenly drenched in a downpour. This doesn't do anything other than the arena is now covered in water. He is now extinguished. But he then raises his hand up. The clouds are still there as you start seeing something spark between the clouds. And he calls down a thunder strike down on the ground. The electrical current shoots out through there. As this electrical current is shooting towards both of you guys. What do you do?
Electricity would probably be hitting the bigger feature, which is me.
Actually, he's the biggest feature, but he's casting the spell.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if he's casting the spell, the next biggest thing is me. I become a lightning rod.
Would it be possible for me to use my last spell point to cast Ray of Frost on the water?
Right where he's causing the lightning strike? Right where he's causing the lightning strike? Or
no,
how do you want to do this?
Arena. I want to turn the whole arena into an ice rink. And hope that it'll immobilize him, freeze him in place.
I mean, that actually is pretty smart.
Can I put my last point to cast up a shield? I know it's not there, but you know what I mean.
Oh, no, I told you guys you could use stuff like that for that, and I believe your shield spell works on everybody. Or all of your allies. So I'd say roll for this. I need to see the rolls before I your rolls determine how his damage affects you. And if you're changing it up, I'm not going to say it's going to nullify any of the damage from you, but this was him trying to be like, fuck you, you just set me on fire.
Okay, what are we at?
Yeah, what'd you guys roll?
85. 46.
Ew. So you're shielded, and you half the damage. Both of you take like 12 damage from the lightning strike. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was kind of the reason why I went like, ooh. That was a bad roll.
Hey, listen, if I didn't take the shield damage, well, how much damage would I have taken?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You put up a shield. Actually, you don't take 12. You're going to take 9 damage. No, I forgot to factor for the shield. You actually did well. That's why I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
So you take 9 damage, not 12.
Okay. Now I'm at 37 health.
Ice is starting to form.
That tingle. Let's do that again. Let's do that again.
It's gonna be Reggie's turn, but the tree's smiling at the fog below. For some reason, he's happy that the water is now misty, and you don't like it.
Can I see if I can grab my katana off him again?
I mean, you literally have to run at him to, pull it out.
And I run at him and cut at my katana.
Yeah, you can do it. You can try. You'll need to roll.
Okay. I have a solid 9 and 2-0 behind it. Oh, I got 9.
So you got a 90?
Yeah.
Motherfucker! Okay, roll your d20.
D20, come on, don't fail me now. Be at least higher than a 10. Oh, my dice being eaten by a type bar. $11.
No, so you pulled it out. So as I said, 10s are crits. You critted on trying to do that. That's why I asked you to roll the d20. So you effortlessly pull this out of him, slide it back into place, and are able, because of your finessing and finagling of this, you will be able to launch an attack this round as well as retreat should you deem it necessary.
We all know what we're doing. We're probably not to breathe on him.
So you're going to breathe fire on him.
You know it.
What's that damage pool?
Dragon Breath was 9d6. Which was 29. I got all this on 100. I clicked on the Dragon Breath button. It rolled for me. 29 damage. Oh, pretty good. Anyway, tell me when you want me to roll. If I do good or anything.
Oh no, you did your rolls, and he's not happy. He's on fire again, and he's... For some reason, the tree's laughing. This is not a good thing. You do not know why he's laughing, but you know it's not.
I don't really care why he's laughing.
True.
I mean, my
Sebastian,
character
it's your turn.
Find a strong opponent that's worth fighting. Don't kill them, because if they're dead, you don't have to play with them any longer. Unless they have to die.
I use second wind.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does.
Okay, 1d10 plus my character level in order to heal myself.
Yeah, you need a little bit of life back.
Okay.
I'm at 6 right now.
Huh?
That was me.
I'm at 6 health right now.
So how much did you recover from that?
8.
That brings you to
So-
14.
So after this, mark this down for when you fully recover. You'll gain 1 additional hit point after everything is said and done. Like,
Alright.
damage is tabulated after this fight. Sorry, I just wanted to state that now because I'm trying to make sure you've
I do wanna let
recovered
you know,
from
I remember that one.
Remember, we had 95 health. I'm down under 37.
So every time
Yeah.
for you, every 10 hit points you recover. So for when you're at, if you recover from half health, you're getting 1 hit point, and then for every 10 hit points, and on top of that, recovers another 1. I'll help you math that out later, but
Yeah, we're good. I basically just unlocked one of my health points I already have. That way I can finally use more and more of my percentage.
Yeah.
I'm at 2%. I can use 2% of my health.
So,
I believe that counts as me using my turn.
yeah.
And then suddenly I gave him my turn and he went again.
The tree slams its hands down into the ground. You feel
Yes,
magic start. Yeah, I'd say it had hands. He's on fire.
You have hands?
Slams his hands down in there. And something starts happening. The mist starts swaying and swirling as something emerges. The mist now forming two lesser elementals. One of ice and one of water. And we're talking like D&D elementals. Not too much high thinking. They serve boss man.
Yeah, but they have water. They can stuff it in my throat and kill me that way by suffocation.
The water elemental uses its action to put out boss man. The ice elemental now causing ice shards shooting at you guys. Both of you roll dodge and attack. They also are fairly weak. I love how I just keep putting the tree out.
48.
Ah! Did we ever determine what happens if you get hit with an ice attack?
Heal himself.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure if we actually said that.
I mean, you didn't
No,
want him.
that's.
I mean, you didn't want him to have the ability to create water because then he would be able to heal himself. So
That's
maybe
true.
he takes damage. Maybe he takes damage, but he would, but because he did convert that ice into health or whatever, so he.
Yeah, so this
1
ice
point of
damage
damage
doesn't
regains
actually
it.
deal damage to you. You recover hit points.
I say that way works for that one. Now me, I can go. It weakens me because again, that's
Seeing
not.
as how it's still an attack, maybe just half of what I should get.
No,
Not
make
break the character.
No. Make me take all his damage. It's like it's me. That's what.
Oh, this is more of he's shooting an ice wave at both of you. Both of you are being attacked. That's why I said both of you roll.
I'm rolling to see if it hits us or not. And also I got a 12.
Who had
Yeah,
a...
but if it's
I got a 12. Move forward.
You'll take 2 damage. So, Sebastian, you'll take 2 piercing damage, but you'll recover 5 hit points. The ice heals you. You get hurt from the impaling.
It hit you and your body just
say I
absorbs
get
it.
3 health points back.
Yeah.
And what?
I'm trying to paint it as in, like, you just got stabbed, but you just started sucking in the ice.
Yeah, basically. It's basically you got stabbed and would have been 5 health, but it does 2 damage, so then you only get 3 out of it.
That way it's not good, not bad. As for Reggie, this actually gonna
Come on, man.
hurt.
Come on, kill me already. I've been wanting to die for the entire game.
It's gonna be like 12 damage.
Okay, now I'm back down to 25 again.
Yeah, you're also gonna recover a lot of hit points from this fight when you fully recover.
If I were fully recovered.
Okay,
What if
so
I-
it's Reggie, it's your turn.
I fight it.
You bite it.
Yep.
Roll. What's your bite attack?
1d6 plus 6.
Roll.
I rolled a 3. I mean, if I'm hitting the action bar, it's that. And I could roll that full 100. But told me it on a 3.
So you rolled a 3.
The actual number out of D100 was 24.
Give me 20 on the pond.
What?
Give me 20
20 what?
minutes. I'm gonna see if it's really good. No, it's-
Well, Batty can still join in with us in a little bit.
Ray.
But she'll be
You're
going
now
afterwards. Anyway,
stuck biting into him. Your teeth are somehow lodged into this thing. He is not doing too good.
well, that means I can breathe on him better.
Yeah, that's if you get a chance to breathe on him.
When I did to breathe on him. If I breathe to breathe on him. Where I
Yeah.
breathe on him. I'm still breathing on him. If he's alive or dead. Or if I'm dead, and I'm breathing on his air.
Well, this isn't a fight
come
to
on.
the death, but he's at
It's
2
not a
hit
fight.
points.
Okay, quote,
Like,
quote
that's a-
unquote. It's not a fight to the death, but I can die.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? I mean, it only
So,
lost, like,
Sebastian, it's your
70
turn.
health.
There are now 2 elementals there. Mr. Big Tree, he's not doing good. He looks very battered. Like a stiff wind could blow him over. However, his elementals, they're lesser elementals. You know that they don't have that much high cognitive thought. They see the tree as their boss.
Get on its holder.
How could you? You broke my giraffe. I
Can I
bet.
see through the fog?
I mean,
Am I
you
able to-
could. You could.
Ooh, let me see my
So you're trying to position for a better shot or something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, roll for it.
It's on it's my YouTube name.
And,
channel.
and feel
Updated.
free to try to set it up or
Hey
make
guys,
it.
Hey guys, Progan here. Progan. It still works out because then you can still use Pro as a nickname. Progan.
27.
Okay. You think you're stealthy?
Mm-hmm.
The tree guy isn't really paying attention to you. The elementals are looking straight at you. But you see that Reggie is firmly stuck in this guy, in the SOB's arm. You take your shot at the tree, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So roll for that.
Can I roll how much damage I take if you hit the tree?
You're not taking damage from that.
Why won't you let me take
20.
damage?
You were saying?
20.
21.
So the tree has been rendered incapacitated, and the 2 elementals have decided to withdraw.
They raised their middle fingers and walked away.
But basically, was like, nah, I'm good. Then they dragged their big tree fan back into the pit. You still
Put me
see
along.
You still see smoke rising up from the wood.
He never really said if I was off of his arm.
Oh shit! They pull you off of his arm.
No, it's like, yeah, they pull you with them. I'm like, well, it looks like I live here now. I want to know, is it even more funny or just seeing my character be dragged away for a little bit?
No, they drag you to the edge of the gate so the guards can unpry your teeth in there, and it's like they get a crowbar and literally have to pry your jaw out of there. You bit so hard into his arm, they basically have to surgically remove your mouth from this tree.
Yeah, use my alligator technique. I just wasn't able to do my death roll yet. I have to wait till turn number 7. Then I can move. Oh, what's that happen? Arm.
So how long until Batty can join? Because I do have another fight prepped for after this.
I think she said about 20 minutes. Give her 20 minutes because you want to straighten up her room.
Could I also salvage some of the wood and diamond from the arena?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
You want to know how?
And they're not gonna have an issue with it because they have an overabundance for it. I guess I can do an early entry for this because I want her to do some fights too.
Want to hear about how I thought, how my mental brain thought of like taking my teeth to back off if they were taking beating the shit out of me, just let go.
How's that?
Get up! You just are standing there right by him and kicking the shit out of me while I try to get my jaw unlocked. Get off him! Get off him! Bad dog! Bad dog! Anyway, after being defrauded, I walk back over to Sebastian and ask if he needs help with what he needs.
So you're brought out of the arena. Mentioned that Batty will be by later. That she had woken up from her.
What do you call the sleeping one to get called again?
Coma? Anything after 8 hours is technically a coma.
Oh, so I didn't sleep in a coma all the time.
Oh, she could have been just wandering around, the town,
Or
trying to make sure that baby was being well maintained.
Especially when I think the sand would not do well with that. As well as the salt water. But you're brought into a booth, the edge of the arena. Mention that Batty will be participating in the next round. But as Callan approaches, he throws down some documents in front of you. I don't know if anyone's actually watching the video feed, but
yeah.
He starts prepping and explaining. So you'll be assigned a specific mission or requested to help with situations in a foreign land called America. During the height of a war situation, alcohol has been made illegal. And you'll be registered as immigrants. You'll also be known amongst most of the criminal underworld as associated with the Minamoto crime family. They begin explaining that there's been strange happenings in this mysterious town called New York. Sorry, I'm laughing on the inside doing all of this because it's just a funny foreign land called America in this mysterious town. But odd happenings have been occurring there. In addition, that several others loyal to the cause, the patron, and establishing a foothold. That the Crow Estate had been set up there as a flop house.
Flop house. I can only eat.
You wind up encountering Batty as she's exploring there, looking at the oddly positioned statues throughout the city. You know for a fact that these statues are alive, as you had seen them move before. She's actually confused by them. And I am role-playing as her right now, but I'm trying to stretch it out so when she finally comes in, she can participate at least in one of the combat that I have set up.
My boy? Oh, he had a potty, so I'll let him out. Let's let him out.
I say,
Patty.
Laura, you've been missing a lot of stuff.
Alright, Laura, walked out of the room again.
I did try to get a barn to rent so you could have your own place to work on your car.
Don't worry, I gave her a place in the Crow Estate.
She then flinches when one of the statues turns and looks at her. She just starts going, Is that statue alive? It nods. Is it listening to us? It's still nodding.
You said to yourself that you were a hunter of the void. How is this surprising to you?
Statues don't normally, come to life where I'm at. Most of the stuff that I deal with.
What do you mean? What about that one time with the golem?
Oh yeah, that's right. The golem. Well, that was one case, and he looked like a man.
Yeah.
In most of the cases, in most of these situations.
What? Okay, right now you're being controlled by John. You can touch things. And slippery things too.
As she looks, it's like most of the time and most of the magical things I deal with look like people or old ladies that offer you cookies and then turn you into cookies.
Cookies.
Welcome to the galaxy. Look at this picture of mine. I can create water with the rock that comes with it. Just by saying Aquarius.
I can make a liquor too, but you don't hear me complain about it.
So we won't need to worry about heat stroke.
Oh shit! Okay, I only spilled it on my microphone.
No, I am actually legitimately like picturing this. Like she looks like an elf, but this is all completely new to her. Seeing like jaguars pulling carts of like merchant foods and other things like that, or fucking sentient statues, living cyclones just sifting through the streets.
In a druid barbarian, then I could talk to animals.
I mean, you guys are free to explore around there. I didn't prep any shots for checking around the city.
I'm gonna go look for a blacksmith to see if I can turn the wood and diamonds that I got into another axe.
I'm gonna play with my son by throwing this giant boulder of diamond I have at my son.
We'll ask Lyra to come with me so that she doesn't, get lost.
That works.
Have the traveling companion thing.
So as you start walking through there, you walk through. They look like shacks and shanties, like abandoned houses or something that doesn't seem like that there's a lot of care into it until you walk through the doors of the blacksmith shop. It looked like just a random little ramshackle shipping crate house. But as you know, things are often not as they appear. When you step into this ramshackle thing, a forge is sitting there, roaring and roaring fire. Ornate walls carved of beautiful stone and metal work darting it. You see the blacksmith working a blade into the fire. Normal way where most blacksmiths punch into strike the hammer on the anvil.
Can't hear you. Right now you're following Sebastian. That way you don't get lost. You can let you that a blacksmith.
The man is literally working and forging the steel with his bare hands, punching it into shape.
Batty needs her dagger fixed. No, since
I
she's
was gonna
currently
wait
there.
while
I don't know how much gold he has. You were saying, Sebastian?
Well, I want to introduce myself.
The smith going, "Oi! Pleasure!" As he keeps working it. His fists seem to be shifting between flesh and iron. He is a kindred to you, but lives amongst the blood. He is an
Yeah, I'm a
iron
kangaroo.
elemental.
Tom paid for food. We were about $80. I have a pizza in the kitchen. I'm not trying to interrupt their conversation.
I say, greetings, cousin. I was wondering if you could forge me an axe out of this Entwood and diamond.
He
And my
looks,
companion would like her dagger repaired.
I think I could do that.
And enhance it too.
You also
He's not
work
an
in enhancement?
enchanter. I'm gonna say he's not an enchanter. He can
My
do
baby
the
fell out.
repairs.
My baby fell out.
As he starts
Yeah.
working and forging the diamond, he strikes each time with his fist, rather than using a hammer to forge. His own hands are his tools, and
His
more
basic
than
business.
just
Basic
basic.
business.
Yeah. As he presents you the axe. A druidic axe. The Ent seemed to have a natural healing magic in his wood. He did not enchant the axe, it just comes with it from the wood as it was crafted. It gives a passive 3 HP once per day. As for the daggers, this one, well, looking at Batty, it's an interesting knife. Handing it back. He looks a bit worried. I don't know where you got it from, but the tooth of a Leviathan, kinda nerve-wracking there. How you came to possess something like this, I don't need to know. But a tooth of Leviathan, careful. It had, basically he turned her daggers into a +1. They're Leviathan tooth.
Teeth.
Yeah. Teeth. So that's what they do. Reggie, besides you throwing a diamond boulder at your child, what else do you do?
It's okay. I have more kids. I'll devour my kid, and it's okay. It's okay. Reggie Jr. didn't make it. Don't worry, I'm Reggie 2.0. Doubtful.
Is there anything else you do
After playing catch with
besides
my family.
warrant a reason for child protective services in this realm?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's find the body first.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing my ass off right now. Daddy, let's play catch, Boulder.
Oh no, bag of holding. Put it in there. On, we need a new one.
All our spell points restored now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know this is the sixth one. We still need to keep going.
I'm just trying to stretch this out. So, like again, I have a combat round ready. She said 20 minutes, and I'm struggling because I didn't prep.
Ariel's been in and out. Basically, right now, Ariel's working apart. She's basically trying to get her daughter to sleep. If that makes more sense to you. Also, how do you spell alcohol?
I'd Google it.
Yeah, like, how am I gonna Google it when I can't even spell it the first time?
Voice to text.
I can't do that.
ALCHOL.
I'm gonna call it booze. E-double-O. I've been trying to work on editing basically my crafting thingy. And I couldn't. On the notes, I was trying to refix that. Thank you. Unlimited.
I want to examine the paperwork that we have for the mission.
Wait, we have paperwork?
A lot of it is birth certificates, a false identity.
I had a birth certificate?
A couple glamour charms for your party members to hide their presence.
And
they were technically presented to you by Callan, who is actively with the party, but not a part of the party. In his wolf form. Well, humanoid wolf. His lichen form.
Symbol on his back?
Yeah.
I love that dude.
Nah. He walks a very fine line. In Callan's case, he embraces technology but preserves nature. He's very odd.
Hi, bro.
Like, he would have steampunky equipment on him, but he would also be akin to having, like, an actual flower rosary on his wrist. He's very intelligent, but you can see terrifying things. You, like, most people would be terrified from him because of how he looks. Sorry, I'm taking a bite of food right now. But, as I said, it's birth certificates, transfer paperwork. A brief synopsis. You'll be entering New York at the height of Prohibition. Al Capone has yet to have been found.
There you go. I had it set up so I have my D&D Beyond on my left side. I have my my actual guys, my human guys photo up, and then I have my original me up too. That way I can read stuff off of all of that. And because I'm multi-screen thingy. Up.
Do you ask Callan anything? But as I said, it's the height of Prohibition. You'll be entering through New York Harbor. Technically, each of you're all fully restored.
I know, I did that.
Oh, I told you I would help you with the math for that. So when you fully restore, you were at less than half health, so you gain one hit point from that, and for every
25 health. I literally lost 70 health.
So you gain 7 additional hit points to one additional. So you gain 8 extra hit points after you're fully restored. Reggie.
I mean, they're at 102 health.
As for Sebastian, when he fully recovers, you'll have 2 more additional hit points.
Alright.
Alright, I keep forgetting them. Overall, max health. I had it limited
5.
only to this, so I wouldn't fuck you too.
What was that?
I'm talking myself.
No. What was that, Sebastian?
I was just recounting my hit points. So instead of, I added 1 during the match, so I just added another 1.
Okay.
So that puts me at 25.
Yeah,
So
Betty and
he-
I are basically gods that aren't gods. Because, we have to be in low level.
But as I said, it's Prohibition era. Al Capone's still a thing. You'll be opposing Al Capone and representing the Minamoto crime family. Well, you would know about the Yakuza, and you would know that that's a Yakuza crime family name. However, I'm not sure Sebastian would know what it is or know what to ask.
Reed Ironclaw, aka nickname Reed. The Dragon of the Lower East.
So,
Family member of yours?
huh? Repeat that question, Sebastian.
Is that a family member of Reggie's?
Yeah.
Technically, it's a crime family, and it's not a family member of Reggie, so to speak. He's more of,
You could have said yes instead of making a whole elaborate extra rolling around shit.
Like the elaborate ones.
Yeah.
in the situation with Reggie, he's technically a sworn brother. Like most, like in old crime or Yakuza films, they would share a shot of alcohol and a few drops of blood mixed in with it to blend the family bloodline. So, yes, Reggie is a part of the Minamoto crime family. No, they are not directly of blood. He was sworn in as a member of the crime family. The patron is known as... God damn it! I had a full Japanese name set up for him, but I always blank for the first name.
Great.
Okay.
I don't hear
Fuck it, I'm gonna go with the first one that came to mind.
I don't have
Koji
any-
Minamoto. The patron is known as Koji Minamoto.
I could have given you a Japanese name. Yeah, but I'm not.
Well, I was gonna say, a lot of the time when I roleplayed, I just roleplayed as myself, so I never actually put thought into the name other than identifying as myself. So technically, at this point, you're being sworn in and marked on paper as a member of the Minamoto crime family. However, Callan does explain that when you meet other members, official members, they may request that you share a drink with them as a form of swearing in and respect.
There it is.
And the same with you, Batty.
Okay.
Will we have a change of clothes before we go to this place?
I'm looking up so I can get
We
headphones.
stick out like a sore thumb with leather armor on.
Callan said, on the boat there has been preparations for a change of clothes. You'll be registered as immigrants into this country. Understand, though, because of how we had to work the paperwork, you'll be seen as Japanese immigrants. The US are currently at war with Japan, so there's going to be a matter of skepticism and worry. But many of the other contacts within New York are of Japanese descent. So he's legitimately sorry, but it's how they had to work your backstory. As for Reggie and Batty, glamour charms have been prepped for them.
I need one. I already have Bailey in the core. He was
Paperwork
died
says
already.
I worked for this royal army from this Scotland place.
The other thing about the Minamoto and the Yakuza crime families, they tend to embrace others as long as they earn their place. At this point, they won't have met or known you. Just someone higher up is vouching for you.
Oh.
Is there any other questions?
This time.
No questions. And I change my eyes from white to green. But basically, I don't need a glamour. But walking around with white eyes would probably draw suspicion.
You're already going to be met with suspicion, but you're also registered as basically immigrants and people fleeing from Japan. Talon then goes, "We have one last fight prepped, as it seems Batty has yet to have experienced the hospitality of the arena."
In Hurley hand's bag from the other day. Parade.
It's up on it's by the TV.
Where?
By the TV.
You're being recorded.
Sorry.
Just letting you know.
Ten of the living statues now stand in the arena. The terracotta soldiers stamping their weapons.
You got me? What?
The arena is now prepped. The three of you may now go to the arena for a fight that has been prepped. A little bit of bonding. Your car has also been loaded onto the steamboat.
Remember to tee up. Time out for a second, John.
It's right there. It's right there. Kneel
Real
down.
names.
What did he say?
He'll be a second.
Okay.
Errol's back.
We all
Can talk
use real
again.
names.
No.
That's what you did for trying to leave my room. Nothing.
Finish.
Perhaps you should mute their
I
awake
don't
name.
know how to do that.
Or just right click on their Discord picture and put mute.
You're bleeding. Come over here so I can take your blood all over my floor and my stuff. You really didn't number anything else.
I will be right back. This seems like a good stopping point, a moment to stop. I gotta go walk
Yeah.
a little bit. My leg's starting to fall asleep.
All right.
This is not the end, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brief interlude, as there seems to be blood and things like that. I also just need to take a small walk.
I'll figure
Or
out who
stand
wants.
up for a second. No,
Oh,
my
I need to
leg's
make it
falling
better.
asleep.
Yeah, I'm going to get one. It's the first one I grabbed.
I know, but again, it's so small one. You never need a bigger one to stop bleeding. You took a chunk out of your hide. No one needs or no one can compare. Bum, bum, dun, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Rebel, I need your liquor feet, and then I have the liquor feet afterwards. You know, make sure it's zero. Never mind, I did like it first, and you like it second.
Okay, I'm back.
Rebel, you're not helping with the toad. I need
Did
your
you
help.
pause the stream for this?
They're
Or
still
did you edit
MIA.
stuff out?
I don't really edit. I don't really know how to actually pause. Give me a second. Recordings.
And you have them muted?
Yeah, no, I have them muted now. I just can't tell when they come back in.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay. That's why I unmute. That's why I am unmuted it, because I wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, so in the situation with Sebastian, Callan's kind of apologizing that you're going to kind of be going, well, actually, you'll be associated as an Irish working for the Japanese mob, but you're going to be, he's kind of throwing you into, you're getting kind of thrown into the deep end with this next mission, as in, you're going to be working with a Japanese crime family in the midst of New York when the Japanese are already treated with suspicion.
Isn't Prohibition like before World War II, though? Because I think this is after World War One. Okay, started 1920 and ended in 1933.
I'm kind of blending. I guess I'm bending bending history to fit the story a little.
And World War II started in 1939.
I like that image you just made. Sorry, there was a. I had to improvise, but I guess in this case it's loosely based off it. The fact that during World War I and II, the U.S. government would actually establish and had a understanding with the mob. They didn't have enough people to crew and protect the New York harbor while they were deployment of overseas. So the U.S. government presented themselves in the mob, presented an opportunity to the mob. Protect the harbor, we leave you alone. For the most part, as long as there's not overtly killing people in the streets. Also around this time, in New York as well as parts of D.C., there were shanty towns that popped up, filled with old veterans from the foreign wars and various other individuals, where society and infrastructure had fallen. And I just realized this is kind of devolved into a history lesson, a blended history lesson. But it does give some.
That would kind of help.
Huh?
I think that would kind of help the, the story to actually, make it seamless.
Okay. So in this
I mean,
particular
another
case and situation, for instance, the Crow Estate, which is provided by Reggie, was an abandoned house placed in one of the old squares or old parts of the town. So in that particular situation, they turned into a flop house. The individuals for this organization, they're building an organization, they're building an empire to try to help people, collecting and recruiting different individuals. The people from the speakeasies are going to be some of the people from the Drunken Dragon or those circles. The mob has established itself as a defensive force for that, but New York's been kind of divvied up between each of the different crime families. You're going to be treated with a lot of with a lot of speculations because you're associated with the crime families. But in addition, you're going to be perceived as Irish, which is another racist problem you'll have to probably encounter. Honestly, it kind of during the war era, the U.S. was very not nice to outsiders. But it was the situation afterwards that always helped build the groundwork for that. Because after the Irish persecution and the Japanese persecution, I mean, there's still racism there, but they've been more welcomed amongst people after that, which kind of echoes with what's currently going on in political climate. And now I'm starting to get into geopolitics.
Well, we're still alive.
Yeah, and it does fit. It does help with the world building in this. Actually, the really particularly funny thing about this is how often this repeats and re-echoes throughout our history. When they did the Emancipation Proclamation that freed the slaves, it wasn't widely accepted amongst the world for a significant period of time, or amongst the U.S. for decades. A backslide had occurred. Even though it was legally, they were free, they were still treated lesser. Seems with history and most things with people, it's 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. They still, I thought it was interesting. Huh? I can unmute them?
I don't know.
Okay.
Another explanation could be that the shattering is starting to converge all of history together. So while Alan is saying that World War II was going on during the Prohibition, that could just be, something that's happening because of the shattering.
That's also one of the other details that I'd like to put, that there are certain events that echo and carry throughout consistency. are consistently in different timelines. Like there are dozens of different Al Capones, some good, some bad. It's all circumstances.
I got half an operator. Well, back to Fargo.
Okay. So, get ready. Sorry, we kind of just had like a whole geopolitical discussion while you guys were doing you're doing. Everybody okay? By the way, I heard
Yeah.
something about blood.
I what am my tongue off my toe? Hide. It hurts.
I bit the inside of my tongue.
Why?
I was sleeping and I bit my tongue while I was sleeping. Okay. So you so all three of you roll for initiative. D20.
Give me a second. Okay.
I got an 8.
I'm rolling now. I got a 6.
Find a,
Jay, roll.
Oh, I know too.
You got 2.
Oh my god, Sebastian goes first in the initiative.
Yeah, if I don't really roll and say I roll, then technically I can say I roll anything.
Okay.
Really roll, John?
No, I just thought it was funny because you always roll highest in initiative roll. How many statues did I can't remember how many terracottas I said there were.
I don't remember.
you didn't.
I think I said about 10. Well, they're pretty much going to just be stamping their spears and rattling their sabers. So these living statues are just coming around, circling around you, just ominously pounding their weapons. They do not seem concerned, even after seeing the fights before. So, Sebastian, you go first. Also, you're welcome to roll any lore checks or anything like that if you want. I'm not sure what you'll get, so I can't tell you what lore you would want, what you would learn or know. But you realize they're statues.
Yeah.
They're living statues.
So I'm just gonna attack one of them with my axe.
Okay, roll for it.
95.
What's your max damage for the axe?
D12 plus 3.
So it's 12 damage plus 3.
That could be like 3 things if you can.
13, 14, 15.
Are you really wanting to try to rob me of food? You're right. Where am I done?
So you get about 3 of them with that strike. It doesn't kill them, it doesn't break them, but they start showing a little bit of cracking as they somehow like patch themselves together. They did take damage.
And you know, my kangaroo baby comes out earlier.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next in the initiative is Bats.
See?
I
And look, I can move his head off.
draw my longbow and I get D 8 plus 2 and add 3 for the bracer. So that
Roll your D100.
64.
Okay. That's gonna hit about 2 of those.
I gave you food. Now shut the fuck up and be a good boy.
It is actually Reggie's turn.
What you gonna do?
Nothing.
He knows nothing.
Okay.
Do nothing.
They raise their spears, and they clash against you. Each of them deal about 3 damage apiece. Actually, 2 of them are gonna. I'm trying to balance this out. This is more just trying to give you guys a better idea for battle cohesion. So Cairo is going to take about 6 damage from those spear glances. Bats, you will take about 8 damage, and Reggie's gonna take the blunt of it with 12.
I'm at 13 health.
How are you at 13? You had full. I said all health was fully restored.
And I don't care. Let me die already.
Top of the initiative. It's Sebastian.
I attack with my axe again.
Roll.
$23.
Okay, it swings through. The statues have started to stumble, but they're not concerned. Their facial expressions do shift, but for some reason, they're even more confident about not being afraid of you. You're not exactly sure why. Batty, it's your turn.
I draw my longbow and attack.
Roll your D100.
$69.
I'm sorry. What's the total damage again?
69.
Your bow's damage.
Damage. I'm looking to. Resist by cheese. I'm not sure.
So what's your bow's damage? Batty?
Muted herself.
Ow.
Of course, we meet ourselves. That way we can communicate without annoying you guys. $11. 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. And then Crow, it's your turn.
What you gonna do?
What?
Your turn.
I'm gaining all my health points. You're also getting what's it called back? You're my basically a big muscle man with no ability to using spells.
He wants to know if he's got everything back.
He has all of his spell points back and all of his hit points back. Plus he gets his health buff boost. So he gained like 7 from that last fight.
Yeah, no, it sent me to 102 health.
Okay. So you're at 102 health. You're at your
And or am I still tapped out?
Oh no, you're not tapped out of your spells.
Okay, then I do nothing.
You can still you can use all your spells.
Set my action, John.
So are you oh, you're fucking charging, aren't you?
Really? Really?
No. He's holding his spell action, which is so much more dangerous than I thought. Okay. They're going to spear you again.
Okay, take the damage.
So each of you are going to take about 5 damage from it. Again, they're not trying to hurt you. But they also have this expression on their face that they're not afraid of you. You don't know why. They're basically clay, and you don't know why they're not nervous by you, or why your party isn't perceiving you as a threat. So it's Crow again. I assume you swing again, yet again, huh? Or Cairo. Yeah. Sebastian.
Cairo, yeah. I'm the last of the board.
Sebastian.
So I'll cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. That's gonna actually hit all of them. What's the damage for it? Well, actually, roll. Sorry.
85.
Yeah. So what's the damage for that?
1d8 ice damage. Probably.
Is it charisma or your intellect based?
Intellect.
Okay. So what was your intellect modifier?
2.
Because you're also supposed to technically add that, so it's 10 damage.
That'll be 28 then?
No,
Oh.
it would be 10 because you're adding that. So, this is where it's kind of still the normal D&D stuff, where it's the D8 plus your intelligence modifier, which would be 2. So that would make that 10. Now it's Batty's turn again.
I use my longbow with my fire arrow.
What kind of fire?
Hellfire.
Oh, they are definitely not worried. What's your damage rating then? Roll and then tell me your damage.
Chicken, just so we can do that.
45 and it is a 1d6.
6 plus your bracer, so that's 6. Does the fire damage have any multiplier for it?
4.
Okay. So with that, you would add the 4 damage from that, the 3 from your bracer, and the 6. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. I think I gave these guys a little too much health.
Yeah, but the Pale's out of clay, man. They're not going to be easy to kill either. If they were, we wouldn't be fighting. They wouldn't be on the next battle that we were doing. Also, if they were weak, I wouldn't be attacking at all. I would be doing anything.
Yeah, you're charging up your spell because you perceive them as a threat.
I certainly have the ability to do something that I could do to a rock creature. Feeding me over my pickle. Oh, you want one?
Well, there's a very specific reason why they're not nervous. They were nervous when they saw the fire, and that's noticeable in them. But when they realized it was hellfire, they started being more relaxed again. Something about fire is making them nervous, but once they there is an affinity to that fire. They're just off put by the fire, but relaxed when they seem to have figured out that it's hellfire. So, Reggie, it's your turn.
Okay.
What do you do?
Pee on him.
Is that actually what you do, or are you trying to?
Like, you don't care what I do. Just roll a dice and maybe do something. Or not. Right now, it's mostly the baddie and him to get go on the road.
Yeah, but you're also the only one that has radiance, which is why I've been like.
Actually, 2 of us have the radiant.
That's right.
I have pistols. I have your radiant and necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna swing an attack at them then?
Man, it's all the gun.
You're gonna pull out your gun?
You know it. Just pull out the gun.
So, what's your damage roll for it, and what's the damage for your gun?
Oh, I don't have a speaker in my window. I can't see where I'm at. Audrey. And if I recall, the other part was a bit more. It's 1d10 plus 7. Plus, your multi.
So that's 17 damage. And then,
Which is for.
are you using radiant or necrotic?
I need guns.
Yeah, no, you had a special switch installed on your guns to switch it to necrotic damage or radiant.
No, I have 2 guns.
Oh. Which one are you using then? The necrotic one or the radiant?
What's the point of saying guns? Meaning Polaro? Sure.
Oh. Both of... I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all.
I also forgot that you put one as radiant and one as necrotic.
Yep. I'll have to come up with a cool name for them. Bonnie and Clyde.
I mean, it works for what... So... One of the soldiers shatters to pieces from the gunshot. The ones that Batty's been particularly hitting. But the clay then, the mound of it starts retreating.
Hoarding until I can reach and push it. See.
As it starts pulling itself back together. There's now 9 of them left, but they're now nervous because of the radiant shot from your gun.
Oh, you're the one who took your foot by my dog. Hey, you.
So with that particular detail, each of you now realize they are nervous by fire, but not completely, and nervous by radiant, but not completely.
They're undead.
Yeah, sort of. Each of you can roll a lore check. That will be your D100.
And to turn back around again.
81.
64.
9.
So, both of you actually do pretty good on that. You realize the reason why they're nervous by the radiant energy, and it seems to be one of their only weaknesses. But as for you, Sebastian, you remember old tales of terracotta soldiers only being able to be put down by holy fire. Old legends and myths. So the reason why they're nervous from the radiant and the fire is because their weakness is holy fire. Okay then. Feel free to share that information in the round, but technically we're now at the top of the initiative. Everybody takes another. Well, actually, one of them's been.
I take note. 12 points of damage. Roll that.
Actually, you take 8, and then you do have your little damage sponge.
What do you mean by damage on?
Your armor soaks up 6 of the damage.
I'm basically butt naked, man. My armor class without anything.
I'm saying your armored skin is what's soaking up that and ignoring the damage.
I'm saying I'm not ignoring the damage. I'm still taking the damage. It's just blank.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So you take 8, but you ignore 6 damage.
That for everybody?
For you, what was your AC? Actually, both of you, what's your AC?
I'm figuring out just a second.
It's all good.
Wearing armor makes it bring up.
So you soak up 3 damage, Sebastian.
Yeah.
I did 8 of my damage away. Right here. Okay, scroll back up.
Oh, 13.
Okay. So that's also 3, so you'll ignore 3 damage from these spear strikes.
Right now we know you have 3. The question is, do you have any item or modifier that made it so that your AC was more or less?
I don't remember.
Yeah, let me look. Right now we know 3. I'll further notice.
Take your time. It's about math and figuring it out, and I did make this. I basically just bastard fused this system together out of duct tape dreams and wanting to do a D&D session.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, Battle Cloak was blank with flying, changing this, that, nothing. Helping somebody make the face walk on anything without any problem. When you're attacking, you'll go +2 because of your bracers. No, you're good. But you have 13 only.
Okay. So you'll ignore 3 damage.
So whenever you take damage-wise, it's going to be your right there, LP. So technically you have 10, but it's only the leftover number. So you have a 3, I have an 8.
Okay, I've been doing hit points.
Yeah, hit points are that part. So basically, if you took damage, then you go, okay, you took 3 points of damage, and that brings you down to that.
Okay. So I have been doing it right.
Yeah, you're doing good on that part.
And you're still learning, and I'm basically not making it easy where I've just kind of... I've made my homebrew system within, like, the D&D system, which is going to start happening more and more with people because Witches of the Coast are just going, we're not making physical books anymore. Well, that just killed tabletops.
That way you're starting out based on what level, how amount of health I have, instead of us being...
Oh, okay. Not so...
Yeah, I mean, you took damage, and that's basically leaving you at your point of 102 health.
Okay.
Instead of being 150.
Yeah.
Sure.
Makes sense, thank you.
My +1
Let me get
rating.
this higher stuff.
Yeah. They're nervous by radiant damage and fire. Fire bad. Well, their weakness is holy fire, so fire damage and radiant damage is kind of their sweet spot of fuck.
Yep, I know, and I still can't, and that means I can breathe on them, I can shoot them with a gun. Cryo. Yeah. Sebastian probably has some some ability, medical,
he only adds 1 radiant damage for his swings.
Skyla.
So top of the initiative again, that would be Sebastian.
Yeah.
And I'll strike with my axe.
Could be top if I wanted, but again. My initiative, you're right now.
91.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine.
What was your
D12 with the
12 with your damage? Or 12 with your axe?
Yep, plus 3 attack bonus and plus 1 with the radiant to strikes. And plus 1 dice. $17.
I gotta have a quicker initiative.
Okay, now it's Batty's turn.
I'm gonna use my longbow and do the hellfire again.
You can pour holy water. You could have just made a holy arrow and stuff.
He is right. You could technically make a... if you have the ability to change it.
Okay, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna dip my arrow in holy water.
So then
Use
it's
that.
holy fire, and they are now especially nervous by you.
Boop. No. Reset. Click on you. Initiate.
59.
Okay, now max damage total. You're doubling all holy source damage and fire damage in this.
Holy damage or radiant damage is 1d6. And if you're doubling it, that's 12 radiant damage. Here, right here.
So 12 with that. 6. So that's 12 just from her radiant.
12 radiant damage and then additional 6 at part. I mean, the 18 damage in overall damage. I like the fact he's just like, oh no, he just wants my snack. Sound like my grandma, you're kind of like your grandpa. Wake up, you have a job that you go on to in 20 minutes. Wake up.
The irony of this is Ariel has now done 69 damage to them.
Haha, irony.
Yeah.
Your hairy leg. Oops. Mate, I'm sorry, I'm hearing your leg. Just there.
So now it's Reggie's turn. I assume you guys conveyed the information.
Yes.
So you now know these guys do not like fire, do not like radiant damage, and combining the two together, holy fire is very bad to them. They now look nervous. The entire fight up to this point, they've just been laughing at you guys straight to your faces and poking you with their spears. Now that you've actually figured out their weakness, they're like, fuck.
What you gonna do?
Well, they're also used to not like fighting people that don't ever figure out their weakness, because usually numbers is what wins it for them.
Yeah, if we hit you faster than you can hit us, we win. Welcome back to dead.
Wanna use your gun?
I get to watch it. YMCA.
He said he's
Let's
doing
go
this.
upstairs. I believe in you guys.
Start dancing for no random reason. Some random reason. No reason. Start dancing.
I don't know why, but I could actually see these statues going YMCA.
I mean, if I wanted to, I can technically use an instrument I'm proficient in and do that. Just pull the basically the OBWA. No, whatever. The Japanese guitar.
Doing full death metal on 4 strings, and they're like, how are you doing that? Don't worry about it. But it is your turn. What do you do?
Alright, Tony, I do what I pull a magical instrument out of my ass and start playing it.
You have now somehow given the party inspiration. You now have learned the ability Bardic Inspiration. You can now inspire the party with your music.
Start playing heavy metal.
Yeah, somehow you're playing a full heavy metal like Jimi Hendrix power chord on a 4-stringed wooden instrument, and everybody's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
A wobber.
Why is that the song that I thought of top of my head?
Yeah, now welcome to the
Welcome to the jungle with 4 strings.
Welcome to the jungle where everything is strange. Yeah, up next is my friend Sebastian, who's gonna give you the pain.
Which means he'll give you guys a boost in your proficiencies as he's just jamming out. I love how this just turned into the because Reggie just shot him with a radiant damage. We know their weakness, and now Reggie's just like playing out. He doesn't see them as a challenge anymore. It's like, I know their weakness, and I just gotta play. Welcome to the jungle.
I like that. I was normal once. I got better.
They start clattering their spears. They do another set of damage. This time, for some reason, they're a little more shaken. They're going to do 6 damage. So the party will take 6 damage.
Where am I?
Which I believe just laughs as their spears clatter against his hard hide.
Yeah, basically.
Batty gets a little bloodied up. Sebastian gets a little bloodied up, and then it's top of the initiative again. Sebastian, what do you do?
Yeah, but you and I are basically close to the same health level right now. I mean, telling me all everything. Y'all her down. Oh, right here.
64.
Yeah.
I'm number 12.
So you got
Dexter.
a 64. What are you doing? Just swinging with your axe again?
Oh.
Had the radiant damage.
Yep.
16.
I want to know. I need to turn that my Lariat. That's basically what my equipment is on D&D Beyond is a Lariat. But the actual equipment is that one thing.
So the 3 that you've been swinging at the whole time now crumble into clay powder, and they do pretty much the same thing that the other one did when they finally got shattered, and the pile somehow flees.
The Wildly Kick, Freedom Glider, Spiky Forest Dog, Leather Tank, Furry Nope, Grab, Water Balloon, Dirty Needle, Nope.
So, and now it's Batty's turn.
That's the funnier
With
one.
Welcome to the Jungle still playing in the background.
Because I got beat up, so I pull out my hunting rifle and use my holy bullets. Fire. and aim and shoot.
What's the rifle damage?
It is a D2 plus 16.
It's 10 plus 6, Ariel. Just
Okay, 16.
16. And then the holy damage that she does is what?
I hope I'm you. Oop.
What? 15. 10 plus
16
5.
and 15. Oh my. Yeah. So the two you've been shooting with your bows have also gone down.
I won 21, not. Anyway, if you look right here, it says cuddling ball deck. The note rope, velocity rabbit, beach chicken, dragon shrimp, the naked slug, or snail. Mudfuckers.
Okay. So it's now Reggie's turn. Still playing Welcome to the Jungle power chord on his 4-stringed instrument.
It's not funny if we're not in the same area, but you can't see my character just doing the thing. Start sticking out the tongue, start jamming it, doing it even more.
No, the funny thing is, we're talking like, because of your magic and how you're channeling it and have gained the bard ability, you're doing the full electric power chord on a wooden instrument. So we're talking like, you hear the weighing across the arena. And there are people like, there's no whammy bar on that. How is that possible?
How would you play so good on that instrument? Magic woman. Trust me, I don't bite much. Alright, I have a reasonable.
So, it is your turn. So, do you keep inspiring the party?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, if you don't say, yo guys, Patty's hopping off at 12 if we're not done by then.
Yeah, because I have to work in the morning.
No, I get it. So, there are 4 left. So, you keep playing. Top of the initiative. They deal 3 damage, which pretty much everybody just shrugs it off now. They don't have the numbers anymore. And now it's Sebastian's turn.
Keep on swinging.
And now I'm hearing the Finding Nemo just keep swimming, but instead of that, just keep swinging, just keep swinging, just keep swinging, while a power chord is playing behind you. Roll.
103.
Just know that 10s are crits, so you swing there. Damage rating again. That's you were doing 16 damage. For the okay. So now Bats, it's your turn.
I believe in you, Bat.
I go with my rifle again and use my holy hellfire. And that is D2 plus
Again, 16
16
plus 5.
plus 5. I roll. It is
Let's see.
72.
Yep. Fill that.
Okay. Reggie, it's your turn again.
Keep giving you guys far too information.
And I'm going to throw this in just to give it a little bit of flair. You've charged up enough magic from the first 2 rounds. A bolt of divine lightning now strikes down. You gain the ability of divine smite.
I mean, I would have just used the earthquake, but sure.
No, I mean, it's more of passive. If you build up too much magic, your body just bam. That way I can also make this a little bit faster for this particular combat round.
Okay, oh no, bam, I took damage.
And they actually can't deal any damage to you. They try. They none of them are spellcasters, none of them are archers. These are just spearmen. They stab again, it does nothing. So it's Sebastian's turn, top of the initiative. You don't have to keep fighting, you can always tell them to surrender. But we can keep doing this. I get the feel like we've reached the point where they can't deal damage to you. So each round is just basically waiting for them to either be offered surrender or they're finished off.
Yeah, surrender. No take back.
Alright, then I tell them, gentlemen, you fought with honor. Do you yield? Or do we continue?
They look at each other. They nod as they bow with respect. As they turn to walk away.
Cowards!
I bow back to them.
Hey, they admit that you just won, and now somehow Reggie the Deathclaw is now a rock star amongst the blood. He's also now known to be able to use acoustical instruments with full heavy metal chords. We have reached a new era of confusion in this world. Everyone is wondering, how the hell is this possible?
Magical act. Literally.
I have channeled my spirit animal, Jack Black. God damn it. Someone looks at Reggie and like, did you just say you just channeled your spirit animal, Jack? Jack Black isn't an animal. He's an animal to me. People are just animals.
More power to you.
Okay. Gowan now states that Baby has been loaded onto the boat. Glamour Charm is hanging in the window. Leave it hanging in the window when you need to drive around. In New York, as they walk you to the harbor. The glamour is just to make sure the Impala doesn't look out of place or out of era. Think air freshener hanging from a window.
Okay, so the sign of interpossession, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Very clean. No capping. There. Cheap pop. Oh, yeah. If you don't think you're too far thing, we're going to give you a nail spot.
As you go to the harbor, is there anything else you do before you climb onto the steamboat?
Well, pull out my guitar!
You just start playing your... God damn it! And the way that I set up
Feet
your
are
bardic abilities, you're just gonna be like, You were saying, Sebastian?
Feed Archibald. But I'll still ask Talon if there's anything else we should know.
That's basically it. Most people aren't gonna like you that much. Batty, you don't actually need to wear a glamour charm. I mean, there is a glamour charm because elves are still treated as second-class citizens. Oh, there are magical creatures in this New York. And
Okay.
I don't know if it's important to say this, but he looks at you. Steampunk? I was told to pass that along with you. I don't understand. He just shrugs. One of the deckhands. Because you come from a steampunk city. What is steampunk? Just walking towards the distant horizon. He doesn't understand steampunk because he lives in a steampunk world. Or lives in steampunk cities. I didn't make up a shot for this, and I meant to do this, but I didn't get around to it. Upon the deck, you see an old-fashioned escape pod sitting there, a for sale sign on it. It is for purchase and fairly cheap. These people on the steamship fly blood colors, but they have or show that they're not just around here. So money and merch currency is something that they do care about. This is the escape pod also has a nano conversion feature, which means it can escalate and consume other materials. It is available for purchase for the pricely sum of 30 gold.
Right, here we go. I have this.
Reggie is getting it.
I mean, the way I'm looking at already, basically how it would be anyway. It wouldn't be a phone in my hand, it would be a book. Yeah, here you go. Have this. Roll back and roll at you.
That works. The party has now acquired a growing escape pod which can become a starship.
Cool.
Okay. As you start steaming along there, the crew points to the horizon. We sail straight into the fog, and then we'll come out in New York in a few hours. Something I gotta say with this. Technically, you would know about New York. I don't know if you had any hunting trips in New York, Batty, but you would know at least a little bit about New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bean Winchester Bean and Sam Winchester Ham. That was my free page. You okay? Is it because there's
Do
someone
you
with red
talk
spot?
to the crew about anything?
I just asked my Sonic currently with my wife. Dementia.
I talked to the captain about the harbor
I even
in
pee on a
New
door.
York City.
We'll have to be careful when we go through the harbor. The Nazis have been blowing up ships as they go in. Mob are paid by the U.S. government to maintain the harbor, but
Is that something we have to worry about?
we got plenty of warding sigils, but we'll have to we may have to make it look like or sound like, oh, it was a close call.
Yeah, but yeah, we're nowhere near it. Oh, look at how peak and bitch like you guys look.
They did also specify you're being registered as Japanese citizens that are immigrating into the U.S. during a war. So that's going to be even funnier, considering you're associated with the Japanese.
Okay.
I don't actually know what I don't know what ethnicity would Ariel fit. Reggie's going to be Japanese.
Ariel's a white woman.
I'm white. So I look like a
So you're British. They're gonna assume
British,
you're a
yeah.
punk rock. They're just gonna assume that you're a punk rocker from Britain.
Yeah.
You're a punk rocker. A secret agent who has to play a guitar for the basic rock.
Nobody checked the trunk.
No, they don't call me the showkeeper.
Check it.
As for Sebastian, you're gonna be registered looking like you're from Ireland.
We have an Irish
Irish
guy, a white, a British woman, and a Japanese man. They all walk into a bar.
Kind of what's gonna happen, actually.
Yeah, but I want to look for our, disguise clothes.
There was a woman who is prepping up and setting up the clothes. Oh, and Batty, you talk to the person that you think is the captain?
Okay.
No. You go up to the person that I'm not sure if you would know enough about crew to be able that's the captain. That was a question. My bad. I phrased that wrong.
You're good.
Yeah.
The captain doesn't dress like the captain. She actually has a stand-in. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay. So I go to the mock captain.
He explains the situation. The person that actually hands you the clothes, she seems to carry a quiet authority amongst most of the crew. More respect than most everybody. You don't know why, but you find it interesting.
Okay, this is kind of out of normal. Sweet.
I mean, you can ask questions. You're sailing along. You got your clothes. You get your glamour kits. They told you can put the glamour on, but again, elves aren't uncommon. But America has been very pro-human, so again, you'll be.
Oh, jump or whatever, man. What do you choose to do? I use my key on the door hole. Look this shit, I'm out.
Anything else you guys do?
I use a key on a door hole.
Nothing happens.
I mean, sure. Sure, my key doesn't do anything. The key does not have access to anything. It do not have any access to the compound. It's technically I kill out the child and shit. You do nothing. Tell you to get in.
No, you hear a magical signal going. The compound is currently anchored somewhere else. The door is unable to access the hallway.
Well, because nothing happened, John. Nothing happened.
So, anything else? Or do you just quietly arrive at the harbor?
Quietly get to the harbor.
Quietly arrive.
You arrive at the docks. Somebody walks up to you. Starts going, oh, what's this then? Bunch of people from over the pond. Foreigners. He says with a bit of a sneer. The woman that had given you your clothes before. Yeah, I'm on it. She walks up and she throws a bag of gold at the individual. There's your dirty money. Shut up and just make sure they get to the estate. She just bribed. She basically just bribed the official to get him to stop talking to you guys that way. As you start pushing through, you find that it's very stormy. There's a bit of magic runes in the vehicles woven in there. Goblins and other various creatures being treated as lesser citizens, but still walking around the streets. And there are signs and posters championing the American way, that a true American people will accept it. But every image and every propaganda poster propping up and posing an image of a human. Never any magical creatures. And you've seen goblins walking around the street, fairies flying overhead, a few elves, a dryad working a pleasure district. But it seems that magical creatures in this world, in this community, are treated like less than substandard citizens. Okay. As you start walking there, Reggie, you actually see your house. The estate. People have started setting up and bringing in barrels of moonshine. A couple people paying off a couple hands and nobody's seeing anything. You also see blatantly around the town alcohol is illegal. So this establishment, showing symbols of the drunken dragon and other symbols that you've seen in the past, are darting this here. And they're openly operating an illegal operation.
Goodbye.
Do you ask anything? Do you do anything? Or do you just go in?
What?
I go in.
Okay. As you walk in, it's a full speakeasy, known as the Crimson Petal Speakeasy. A woman on the stage, a cherry blossom dress on her Victorian white dress, her choker firmly there. She sings a song, a haunting melody. It carries the air of death and spring with it. Sakura, Sakura, yakyoi no itelaku, itelaku lumeteaku. She just keeps singing for the patrons, for those who have attended there. You recognize a Minotaur cleaning a glass at the bar. He nods to you guys and points to a woman in the back. The shadowy booth in the back. A woman with a cane by the table as she's collecting small vials of something from the flower on the pummel. The Minotaur had directed you there, but this is a speakeasy. You can get a drink, you can go where You can participate. You can talk with the girl singing on the stage. You can request to sing on the stage. What does the party want to do? What do you guys want to do?
I go for a drink and a burger.
So what kind of drink you order? Oh,
You can look into the thing, Ariel, and you see all the breaks. So when you're the deep.
Give me a second.
well, she's ordering that. What were you saying, Sebastian?
Was the last part? I think I'll talk to the singer.
As you walk up to her, she finishes up her set. Her eyes seem cold and dead. Her complexion, ice like the grave. She looks at you. What do you want? She recognizes some of the photos. So, we'll be working together. Is there anything I can help you with? You're close enough. Do you try to do any passive perception with her?
Yes.
Roll.
84.
You smell blood. It is not something she is hiding. The blossoms on her dress are stained red. You also notice beneath her choker there's a small, thin line under the fabric of the choker. A scar that goes completely around her neck.
I ask, have you been here longer than I have?
I've been here a while, doing my work. There's a bulletin board in the side and the back there for different jobs. But my mother in the back booth, she might have something for you. But careful when showing anything strong around here or any races around here. You represent the patron in the Minamoto crime family. She looks. Pray that you never be one of my targets. But then again, you help people. She leaves that statement. People around here don't really like the other magical creatures. America says it's a melting pot. But at this point, they'd be inclined to kick a goblin or any non-human race right in the special places and leave them bleeding in the gutter.
Such is the way of things, ma'am.
So you don't ask her about the scar or the blood?
Well, me asking if she's been here longer is kind of like, are you an immortal like me?
She speaks very plainly, but you will notice the more and more you talk with her, Something's not entirely right about her. She's magical, but there's something wrong about her. But then something holy about her. She's like a contradiction wrapped in a contradiction. Beautiful and deadly, cold and alive. By the way, the Crimson Petal is built into your estate. They had retrofitted one of the side rooms into a speakeasy.
Yeah.
And I say that's a crow.
Oh.
Alright.
No, it's more that you notice that there's a lot about her just wrapped up in herself. She's cold and distant, but there is a kindness to it. She's not going to blatantly talk about herself unless you ask.
I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you.
I tell her, forgive me for being so rude, but where exactly are you from?
Not here. I came
What about
from
when?
Huh?
What about when?
I'm 183. In that particular case, she's old. She just looks like she's 16. An ancestor of mine granted me favor when my life was coming to an end, and I became a priestess. But due to a weird twist of fate, machines run through my body as well. She's a cyborg, but one that very can openly pass. But she's also a cherry blossom priestess. She did mention a god or a ancestor. A god and an ancestor all in the same statement. And her mother in the back of the bar. I'm just reminding you or clarifying some of the stuff I've already stated.
Yeah.
Any other questions for her?
No. I'm going to go look for a job, ma'am. Hopefully we can converse under less stressful circumstances.
She points back to the booth. As I said, my mother seems to have a job for you. Or I think she does.
I bow and go to the booth.
Reggie and Bats.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
I order my Kraken ink drink and a bacon cheeseburger.
Pull out my instrument, start welling one.
So you go up on the stage, and that's how you've gotten money. As people start throwing some local money to you. As you're playing... What are you playing? What? You are not restricted to genre. What are you playing?
Well, I mean...
Enter the Sandman.
I was gonna say, generally, you are to a degree, technically, if you travel through time to the past, to the future, to the present, then technically I can play whatever I want.
What about-
Basically. And don't forget, your spirit animal is Jack Black. Your spirit animal is Jack Black.
I was gonna say, I was gone classical. Just play the game, it's on classical. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Remember that one from Pick a Destiny?
Yeah.
You're gonna kick your fucking ass.
And now they're wondering how you're playing a flute with a stringed instrument.
I mean, if you looked in my Discord thing, you would have seen what my actual instrument looks like.
As you arrive to the booth, you see the woman in the blindfold. Do you have the video open right now? Well,
You cut off at the part.
do you have? Do you have the video open right now?
Yeah.
That's the image of her. She's carefully working and filling small vials.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I kept looking at earlier.
Like, she is being very meticulous not to spill a drop. You feel danger, in fact. But when you arrive, she turns to you. She's wearing a blindfold and she instinctively turns to look at you. Or, sorry, face you. She slides something in front of you. Should you find yourself in the sewers, there are some things needing to be dealt with. These vials, any plants that do not belong to this world, and you will know. When I mean this, you will know. Use these drops to deal with them. Do not spill the poison anywhere else, or use them on an individual.
Can I eat it?
No, well, I mean, you could, but it would be suicidal.
Can I do it anyway?
I mean, as I said, you could. It would be a suicidal action. But you're also playing...
If that poison's more stronger than my poison.
Yes. It's not terrestrial.
Cool, dude. I died. How I lived. The drug picked it up. Instrument.
As I said, she slides the vial to you and gives very specific instructions. She gives you 3 of those vials. 1 drop to any of the foreign plants, half a drop on any of your weapons. This is a extremely potent poison. What do you do, Sebastian?
I thank her for the job, and hope that we can work easier together.
When you pick it up, you notice a feeling. An old war wound acts up. You have some recognition of what the poison is and where it came from. You now notice the flower on her sword. I'm sorry, her cane. It looks like a cane.
Yeah, the cane sword.
Yep. The flower
Basically
itself
how-
is alive. You're saying? The flower is alive, but you recognize it from your deployments in the void. Flower itself is also not terrestrial. It's woven into arcane, the roots pushing into sheathing of the cane. Again, I don't know if you do anything about that, but it's definitely something you would you'd be
That
twitchy
sword-
around. Huh?
I say that sword feels familiar.
It should. It's a void-born orchid. The blade itself is made of ceruleum. My master gave it to me. The venom is collected from the roots, the flower's roots. She then slides 2 more doses, 1 for Reggie and 1 for Bats.
Yeah, I know you're not having me one. I can't eat it. Not really. I would be trustworthy with stuff that you don't want me to drop or fail it. I'm not the person you want to have.
And
I
I'll
take.
Take mine, brought it along. Fuck this shit. Don't eat this.
Put one in my bag of holding.
That look.
Watch the man.
We
Put it
can
in my
keep
bag.
going, but Bats said she wanted to try to be done by 12. We can keep going. I do have more stuff prepped, but I could also earmark that for next time. If you guys want to stop here, this seems like a safe place to stop.
What's up here?
Yeah.
I don't care what you do.
Okay. So that's it
Where-
for... You were saying?
We are not playing next week or whenever,
We're Friday live right now because
unless you move it for Saturday again.
I want to say I want to try to shoot for Saturday, but I don't know what everyone's holidays look like. But that's it for today. Stay odd, stay weird. Bye.